What is up, guys? It's your boy Supercoach Deji back with another video. This week I managed to have one of my best in quite a while. I scored 2,294, went up almost 200 spots, and now I'm ranked back in the top 500. So let's get right into my team. But starting off in defense, Jakey Lloyd brought him in 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, hasn't disappointed. And he just was an absolute pelican. I think he only got like 2 contested out of 34 touches, so that is absolutely insane. Lockie Whitfield, very disappointing. I mean, I've had him since the start, but like, potentially could be facing 4 weeks off, so that is not good for people who brought him in and owners. Brodie Smith, 96, that's what you want to see from him. Dersma, 92, does have his bye, but I'm probably going to keep, as most people are. His breaking was, I think he's 16, and he's just a really good scorer right now. Locko was there for loophole. Ainsworth, 71, very happy with how he went, considering Hall was out, so he made it for him. And Clark was also very good for the Cats. Into the midfield, Jay Kelly, brought him in 3 weeks ago, has not disappointed. 131, 148, now 138. I know quite a few people VC'd him, so good job if you did instead of Grundy. You won yourself 18 more points. But yeah, he's just amazing. So I think you've missed the boat on him, so yeah, I don't think so you can get him in now. But Coniglio is one to look at. I think if Whitfield misses 4 weeks, you could, if you've got some DPP action, I think you could do Whitfield to Cogs, which would be a pretty good trade. Lockie Neal, 114. That's pretty standard stuff from him. Really good stuff. Nat Fife killed it in the 4th quarter. Was massive in the last couple minutes. That's what got him a lot of points. But he's just amazing as always. Always managed to score big. Jack McRae, 84. I mean, his scoring hasn't been really great, to be honest, since the start of the year. But you know, keep him. Obviously, he's a primo. He's gonna be top 8. But I mean, Dunkley, Bont, all of them players sharing his points, so it's a bit stiff. Paddy Cripps, 89, got a massive tag in a man we're going to speak about soon in discussion. But yeah, Cripps just got helped to 11 touches. That's absolutely insane, but still managed to score 89, which is not too bad. Well, it's bad, but like not too bad for 11 touches. Matty Crouch that was there for loophole. Warple, 99, killed it in the last quarter. Wasn't about 59 at 3/4 time, so had a massive 50-point quarter, so I'm very happy with Warple. But still doesn't manage to hit that ton, but oh well. Sammy Walsh, 67. I mean, I'll talk about him later in the discussion, but all I'm going to say is keep him for now. Liam Stocker was one of my loopholes. Really good stuff there by Stocker. His dream team was very poor, but his Supercoach was really fine, which is great for me. Oscar Baker was absolutely great. I think he was the opposite of Stocker. I think he had like 90 dream team and 69 Supercoach. But anyway, that's fine for him. He's making cash. Should make another 30 to 40k next week. So yeah. Brodie Grundy had in VC captain. He was fantastic as always. But yeah, he was great. Maxi Gorn, 158. That is really good stuff there. Actually, he didn't kill Rob, but he was massive in the last quarter. But yeah, he was great, and I'll talk about them later in the discussion as well. Rob, 52. He's probably in my trades plans for this week, even though I'm only going to make 1 trade. But it's not like, it's only a trade for money, so yeah, that's all. And he'll be in the discussion as well. Timothy Kelly, 92. That is great stuff. I feel he had a better game than 92 as I was watching the game. But anyway, you take it. Definitely 90 is what he won. But yeah, that's great stuff. Boki, he was fantastic in China. 131. Now has his bye. But next week is the time you bring in Boki if you don't have him. Pete Dangerfield, 130. He's back to his best. He was fantastic. 3 votes definitely for him. And he could be a VC this week. Caleb Daniel, 124. Brought him in 4 weeks ago. First 2 scores were poor. Last 2 have been fantastic from him. Hopefully he can keep it up. And he's just getting easy touches and great stuff there by Daniel. Cameron brought him in this week, and I know I had Dunkley, but I couldn't afford Dunkley and Baker together because I had to get rid of Hayes. But it worked out anyway. Dunkley only scored 10 more points than Cameron, so I'm not too fussed about that. And yeah, Cameron was great as well. Kicked 5 goals. Liam Baker was great as well. Had a massive first half. Well, massive first 3 quarters. Last quarter drifted away a bit, but you'll take that from him. That's fantastic. He'll be great for the buyers. Setterfield 64 started off the game really well actually. I think he was in about 32 at quarter time, which is not that's pretty much what he scores the whole game. So that is great to see by Setterfield. Hopefully he can get to around 260k by the time we get rid of him. But yeah, Setterfield was pretty decent for his standards. And Robbie Young, he is just an absolute dud, and like the most think-order players. But that's pretty much it for this round. What happened? But yeah, let's go on to the next round. Let me just set up my team. So 4 plays, he goes on for Lockhart. If Clark plays, actually no. Clark will be the emergency, and then actually, yeah. So I want a loophole actually. So Clark will, yeah, that works. Here, stock on for Warple. Assuming Scott doesn't play anyway, but I'm just gonna put him on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And Oscar Baker on for 5. That's all fine. Put Setterfield on for Daniel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll just get the VC off all the players I'm not playing. But yeah, I've got Clark instead of Versmans because I can loophole them. Only if Lockhart plays it, that's the thing. But yeah, for captaincy this week, I'm probably going to be going VC Neil, Captain Kelly. I can see him getting injured because he's pretty injury prone, but let's hope not. But he's probably due for a stinker or something. But that's pretty much it for trades this week. I was looking for only one trade for now, just for now. Is Rob out and Paddy Bynes coming in just for that loophole, which will make it easier for me. That's pretty much it for one trade I'm probably going to be doing this week, just for cash. Gives me almost 400k to play with for the next week. So moving on the discussion, first player we're going to talk about is Whitfield. So according to Twitter, he's out for 4 weeks and possibly having surgery, so that's not good news at all. But I'm going to make a video later in the week on Wednesday, possibly addressing what we should be doing in the buys and what we're going to do with him if he actually is confirmed 4 weeks. So this is not confirmed, it's on Twitter by the way, so I'm not making no false statements. Marty Hall, I think he should play this week, and if he does, definitely hold him. His break-even's 46 and just a really great scorer, so he'll have one more great cash rise. Lockhart, same with him. He has been pretty solid, and he'll be solid for such as if you've got Whitfield or Hearn, because Hearn also did get injured, and apparently it's a hamstring tightness what Williams had, so he could miss a week. So Lockhart will be good cover for them. Rob, I traded him out, but just before. But the reason I traded him out is because not only has he made his cash, it's because Jacobs was back in the sample. I think he got 5 goals, 20 touches, and he got like 30 hit-outs and also like crazy, I think 230 Supercoach points, which is absolute crazy. So he should definitely come in for Rob. If not, I just don't see Adelaide playing 2 ruckmen. But that's pretty much it for the discussion. No one else to really talk about. Bailey Scott, there's a new coach, so he could be possibly getting a game, but I don't think so anytime soon for him. So let's go quickly into the rankings and just see a lads team. So this man, he's been watching my channel quite regularly. His name's Jonathan, and he's actually a very good player at Supercoach. So let's look at his team. So a really good choice. He had Gorn as captain. Interesting, Batcher Julio. Let's actually talk about Batcher. You know what? He's been getting traded in heavily. I know that. but I'm just not going to go anywhere near him or touch him just because Jaden Short is out, and if he comes back in, it could affect Hooley. So I'm not going to touch Hooley until Jaden Short comes back in. And if Hooley scores well, he's a case for a top 6 defender. Who else does he have? Pretty basic. You got most players I do. Ooh, Isaac Heaney. I've seen people trade him out. I mean, to be honest, keep him now. There's no point in trading him out because if you've held him to this point, I mean, you might as well keep him because, I mean, fair enough if you trade him like early stages, but now I'm just gonna have to keep with him. He's gonna be good for buys. Trainer, like cheeky pod there. I'm not sure when he brought Trainer in, but he's been scoring really well besides this week. So yeah, Trainer's pretty good. Billings, also another one in similar boat to Heaney. Definitely keep him. I think he was actually ill. I think he pretty much played ill. So I'll definitely be keeping Billings. And he's got pretty much similar stuff. Williams, Williams, another player I didn't address. He should be coming back into the team this week, so probably good if you've got Whitfield and if you're stuck with Williams and you've got Whitfield also. But that's pretty much it. He's a good bloke, Jono, so yeah, shout out to him. But that's pretty much it. Let's go back into my team. That's pretty much it. I've addressed everything. Or actually, no, one more player. Matty Crouch. 3 weeks. So he's been out for 3 weeks. 4th time lucky. If he doesn't play, I will riot this week. I'm telling you now. If he doesn't play, he better play. With Sloan out, he better play. So I'm pissed off. So that's pretty much been it for the video. So if you enjoyed, it's been your boy Supercoach Deji, and peace.